Hello, my name is Dr. Jude Brereton. I'm a senior lecturer in the Department of Electronic Engineering, where I teach on the audio music technology courses. I'm also the undergraduate admissions tutor for the department. In this short talk, I want to share with you some more information about studying electronics and engineering at York, and some of my favourite things about the department. You're watching this today probably because you're already interested in studying electronics or engineering at university. You've made a good choice. The vast majority of the technology that we use every single day will have some electronics at its heart and will have been designed and built by engineers. The number of devices and pieces of technology we use regularly is only set to increase in the future, which makes engineering one of the world's largest and fastest growing industries. But it's not just about the huge potential for job opportunities once you graduate. It's also a great subject to study at university, because it's the one thing that really combines science, maths, problem-solving skills with creativity. Engineers are the people who come up with innovative solutions to real-world challenges. So why study engineering or electronics at York in particular? There are a number of good reasons. Our courses have been built to fulfill 4 key programme learning outcomes outlined in this table. I don't expect that you'll be able to read the text in the picture here, but these programme learning outcomes are also outlined on our programme web pages. The 4 colours here indicate the 4 key areas that we think it's important for graduate engineers to be able to do when they graduate. Engineering knowledge. That's technical knowledge of mathematical and scientific principles that underpin all engineering. Engineering application. Engineering is not just about knowing stuff, but it's also about applying the stuff you know to problem solving in order to create new products and systems. Communication skills. We work hard to help you develop your communication skills because you might be an expert at designing the next generation of electronic or robotic technology, but it's also key that you can communicate why it's so great to your potential customers or your potential funders. Management skills. You'll see we also focus on management and professional skills, so that once you graduate, you'll be able to enter the industry and operate with confidence as a professional engineer, ready to lead a team or take on a management role. At York, we offer 2 main groups of undergraduate courses: electronic engineering courses and engineering courses. BEng courses, Bachelor of Engineering, are 3 years long, and MEng, Master of Engineering, are 4 years long. All of our courses can also be taken with an option year in industry. There are a number of electronic engineering courses which are all offered at both BEng and MEng level, and a variety of specialist options if you already know where your specific interests lie. If you're not sure what you want to specialise in, then you can take our standard electronic engineering course. This gives you the widest range of specialist option modules in the later years of the course. All of our electronic engineering courses start with a set of core modules in the first 2 years, and then more specialist modules in the 3rd and 4th years of the course. A couple of exceptions to this are our courses in music technology and nanotechnology. If you choose music technology, you'll be getting to grips with audio programming and studio recording work from the very first year. Similarly, on the nanotechnology course, you'll be able to do some hands-on practical work in the clean room and nanotechnology labs right from the very first term. We've been teaching electronic engineering for just over 30 years, and recently we've expanded our set of courses to include courses in engineering. Whereas electronic engineering focuses on the electronics that you'll find inside many devices, such as a mobile phone, engineering also encompasses not just electronics, but also thinking about how the electronic system interfaces with the world. So, for example, thinking about the materials that you might make a device from, using skills in mechanical engineering to determine how that device might be manufactured, and using sensors and control engineering to build devices such as robots or medical devices which interact with human beings and interface with the world. So, whichever course you decide to apply for, there are some principles which underpin how we go about teaching and helping our students to learn. You'll have a number of lectures, which is the main way that we teach the scientific theory and underlying technical principles behind engineering. About half of your time will be spent in lectures. but there's a very strong practical element to all of our courses. So around half of your time will be spent in the lab, putting theory into practice and learning through hands-on practical activity. You'll also have some small group teaching in a more informal, supportive environment such as workshops and tutorial groups. I'll say a little bit more about tutorial groups later. In all our courses, there's a really strong element of project-based work, with group projects in every single year. You'll be learning not only to put together all of the engineering skills that you've developed, but also honing some of the soft skills that are so important for graduate engineers, such as communication skills, team leading and team working skills, presentation skills, project and time management skills. Group projects are also a chance for you to be creative and to try out ideas within the group setting. Sometimes things that you try to build just won't work, and that's fine. That's part of engineering. We learn just as much from things that don't go to plan than the things that seem to be a success straight away. Your final year individual project is a chance to bring all of your skills and knowledge together. Your individual project can be really tailored to your skills and your interests, and also help you develop new skills that you might need for the workplace. The department has lots of great facilities that our undergraduate students can use. We have 2 dedicated PC labs reserved just for our students, which are open 24 hours a day, most days of the year. The electronics teaching lab is housed in one of the tallest buildings on campus. It's actually only 4 stories high. But the lab is right on the top floor, so it's not only equipped with everything you need to learn the practical elements of electronic engineering, but it also has great views across campus on a sunny day. Also in that building, we have our fabrication workshop with a number of facilities that students are able to use for their individual projects, such as large-scale 3D printing, a laser cutter which enables CAD-designed cutting and engraving of a number of materials, such as glass, wood, rubber and perspex. Further details of our fabrication facilities are also on our departmental website. Students on our Electronic Engineering with Nanotechnology course use the nanotechnology labs in the clean room from the first year. Students on our music technology courses have access to 3 fully equipped music studios, which are open 24/7, and a wide variety of music technology equipment and electronic musical instruments. We're excited this year to look to the opening of our new engineering labs. This is an artist's impression of the new materials and mechanics lab space. And this is an artist's impression of our engineering project space that will be available for group work or individual study. Just a brief note about our entry requirements. Maths is the only A-level that we require. Our typical offer for MEng courses is 3 A's at A-level. For our BEng courses, ABB at A-level. Those taking BTEC will also need an A-level in maths. We also have a number of alternative offers, such as widening participation, contextual offers, and for those completing an EPQ. We also accept a wide variety of other qualifications. So for anyone not taking A-levels with specific entry requirements inquiry, please do ask us in the live chat today. If you're not taking maths at A-level, there's still a chance for you to study engineering with us. You can apply for our Electronic Engineering with a Foundation Year course. If you're currently studying A-levels, we'd look for 3 Bs, but this can be in any A-levels at all, maybe French, Latin and chemistry. Or if you've been out of education for a while, please just ask us for more details. If you pass the foundation year, you progress automatically onto our BEng Electronic Engineering, but there's also an opportunity to transfer onto one of our specialist courses or one of our MEng courses, if you get some really good grades at the end of foundation year. All our courses are available with a year in industry. You normally take your placement year just before your final year of study. Here are just some of the wide variety of companies where our students have taken our year in industry placements in the past. Graduating with an engineering degree means that a wide variety of job roles are open to you. Not only roles in engineering, but since our courses also include software programming, many of our graduates go into computing or IT. Engineering UK estimates that in the UK alone, there will be 124,000 engineering roles to fill every year up to 2024. What's it like being a student in our department? My students tell me that they really value the excellent support for learning that we provide. They also mention student feedback. We really do pay attention to what our students tell us about what's working and what's not working so well. A recent example is responding to student feedback to set up a tutorial group system. This means that when you arrive in York as a student in our department, you'll be put into a small group of 5 or 6 students from your course. That small supervision group is guided by an academic member of staff, or supervisor, who will stay with the group for the remainder of the rest of your time at York. You'll see your supervisor regularly during your first year and into the later years. We also hold weekly tutorial sessions where 4 or 5 supervision groups come together to form a larger group. With the tutorial group leader, you'll be working through problem sheets and example questions, helping to consolidate your learning and supporting your preparation and revision for exams and assessments. Engineering is a very practical subject, so what with all the labs and the lectures and the workshops and tutorial groups, you're going to have quite a heavy timetable. We don't apologise for that. You need to be here with us doing practical hands-on activities in order to learn to become a graduate engineer. But you'll see there's no teaching on a Wednesday afternoon. That's kept free for you to do other activities, such as hobbies or sports. You can ask our student ambassadors who are here with us today more about what our students get up to when they're not in lectures or labs. So I do hope you're considering making an application to study with us. To find out more, you can visit our website, or why not join our free online course with FutureLearn, Engineering the Future, Creating the Amazing, to learn more about the fantastic applications of modern engineering. Just search using the hashtag Creating the Amazing and you'll find us. Helen Lay, our undergraduate admissions officer, and I are both online today. We're really happy to chat to you and answer any questions you might have about studying electronics and engineering at York. Thank you for listening.